that's nice and tight. So you're applying this belt here, guys, which is 17N to the inner groove. So if I put it on there. Hey all, welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're all doing good, guys. Hope you're all well. Yeah, today we're building Dom's charger from the Fast and Furious franchise. Guys, if you're not already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, comment and share. Would really love to hear from you guys. But without further ado, guys, let's crack on with Dom's charger from the Fast and Furious franchise from FanHome. Let's crack on. So before we crack on with this week's build of Dom's charger, I'll just show you where we're at. This is what we're looking at the minute. I mean, look at that. Doesn't that look cool? That is so cool, that engine. I love the chrome on it, which is plastic, guys, but hey, it looks good. You got all the bottom half, that's metal, but all this like a plastic. I mean, down to the pipes there, guys, and the ignition wires. You got the water pump, the distributor cap, but it is really popping. I really do love this build, guys. It's so cool. And you can get this from FanHome. Check out FanHome's site and get it. I would. It's a really cool build. But yeah, that's where we're up so far, guys. We're going to be working on this again today. I think it's part 5 of putting pieces on this engine. I'm sure there's going to be a fair few more to go yet. But yeah, we're going to look through the mag now, guys, see what parts we've got and crack on with this week's build. So let's crack on. So yeah, let's have a quick look through issue 17 of the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger RT from FanHome. You've got your usual content in here, guys, from the movie. All the details about the cars. And then we've got Dodge brand in Canada. And then we're straight into it, guys. Part 5 of building this wicked engine. Got all these little pieces here, which I'll go through as we're building, guys. But as you can see, there is about 10 instructions this week. Let's just have a look through the back end of this mag before we get cracking. But yeah, there's your content in the mag for this week, guys. And the pieces come in packaging like so. So what I'll do is we'll get this open. There we go. But yeah, they come all sealed, guys, as you can see, so you're not going to lose any pieces. Just make sure when you do open your bag that you've got nothing left in the bag in case you throw that in the bin. So there we've got screws, we've got all these parts. So guys, we're going to crack on now with this build. So if I go back to instruction 1, and we'll see what we're going to do in this week's issue. Right, so first of all, it's saying start assembling the alternator by joining 17B and bracket 17A. Position the pieces the same way as shown in the illustration and then join them with an AP screw. So what we're going to do, guys, is set 17A and 17B. 17B is the one with those 2 little pins sticking up, and you want to just align 17A to 17B like so. So there you've got that pin going into 17A, and then you want to apply an AP screw to join those together. So yeah, here we have an AP screw lined up. Just make sure you've got the hole on show there, and yeah, put the AP screw into those pieces. Make sure that's nice and tight. So there you have it, that's instruction 1 done. the alternator by joining pieces 17B and 17A. Now what it wants us to do in instruction 2 is take 17C, which is this part here, and then what we're going to do, if we take this way around, do apologise guys, you're best just to look at the head of yourself here. I've put that the wrong way around, so put the pin in there like that. That's got to be screwed back in, but that's how that should look, like that. Because then what you're going to do is apply 17C like that, so the alternator will look like that basically. So what I've got to do is I've just unscrewed it quick off camera, and now we're going to apply that back, and it'll only go on one way. There you go. So that's how you want it guys, like that. So we put that on there, but when you're applying it to there like that, it's got to go with that pin to there. It wouldn't have gone on that way around, if that makes sense. I know what I mean. Anyway, let's tighten that up. Now apply 17C. So that's how that looks. Pretty cool. Now we've got to apply that, attach that to the engine block. So now what we're going to do guys is apply that to the engine block like so, and attach with a CM screw. So just put that in there like that, and there's little lines there as you can see guys, just to line it up so it don't go moving about. So if I tighten that up, instruction 3 guys, we're taking 17D, which is metal, and we've got to apply that again to this part of the engine like so. As you can see, you've got 2 holes there which have got to have AP screws in. Right, so I've got an AP screw here already lined up. So just pick this up a second. Make sure it's all lined up right guys before you put your screw in. Like that. And then attach it with the AP screw. This is the mount, this is. Mount the alternator pulley by joining the pieces in order. So yeah, this is 17D. That's nice and tight. Now we need another AP screw. And then this is instruction 4 done. So yeah, screw that in nice and tight guys. There you go. So yeah, that's instruction 4 done. The mount, that's all done. Now we've got to go over the page. Oh, no, jump ahead of myself guys. First of all, we've got to fit 17E and 17F. So basically we've got 2 silver discs. Let's just place this down here. Which are these pieces here? So I've got to get these out. Now one is different to the other I think. Yeah, one's like a disc and then one's got like a little lip on it. So what it's saying do is put them in this order. I've got to apply those together like that. And then those have got to be screwed on with an AP screw. So if I just place those on there. And this is where your belts are going to go on, I think guys, in a sec. Right, let me get an AP screw ready. And I can screw that on. Right, so here's the AP screw. Put that over there like that. It's all ready to screw on then guys. There we go. that's nice and tight. That's that done. That's how that looks. Pretty cool. So the alternator and all that etc. is all connected now. So we'll place it over to the left, and let's see what we're going to do in instruction 5. Now we're building the crankshaft pulley by sliding its components onto the shaft sticking on out of the timing cover 16A. So basically putting all these on, guys, the crankshaft pulley, and then we're going to attach that to the engine block with a CM screw. Okay then, so you've got 17H, which looks like that. What you want, guys, is you want the inside of the crevice facing inwards, and on the engine that will go like so. And then all the rest of the pieces are down as 17J. I think you've got 2 17Js and 1 17I. So let me just get these right. Yeah, these are the 17Js, guys. And you want that one, which you can tell the difference when you're looking at it in the flesh. That's going on the front. So what you do is you apply the 2 17Js like so, and then you want the 17I with the lip facing outwards like that. And then we're going to put a CM screw in there to attach all those together. We attach these together now, guys, with a CM screw. Let's get the bite, there we go. This is where all the belts are going to go, guys. It's going to look pretty cool. Yeah, it's nice and tight. So yeah, all the pulleys are done. Look at that, guys, look at that. I love it. So that's up to instruction 5 done. Now instruction 6, right, what we're doing now is the alternator belt. It's saying 17N over the alternator pulley 17E. Right, so let's get this belt, guys. So if you can see here, guys, in this diagram here, we're putting this belt on, and that's how it's supposed to look when you apply it to the crankshaft pulley. So you're applying this belt here, guys, which is 17N to the inner groove. So if I put it on there, I'm not sure how strong these are, you know. They do tend to break pretty easy if you're not careful. So that's on the inner groove there. So yeah, you want to apply that to the inner groove, and that's got to go onto that pulley there, the alternator belt. So yeah, that's the alternator belt, guys, and it's got to go on the inner groove, as you can see in this picture here. And now 17, we want the water pump belt, which that's going to go onto the outer groove. So basically you just pull that over the top one, and that's that done. And then you've got your 2 belts on. Looking pretty cool, that, guys. I do say so myself. Now instruction 8, we've got to take the supercharger belt. This is the big one, guys. This is what makes it pop when you see it on the model, and obviously in the films, etc. So that's 17K. So yeah, this is 17K, guys, and that's pretty tough, that belt, you know. So hopefully that's not going to snap. And what it's telling us to do is apply it like the diagram here down below. So it's got to attach on there, and then we've got to hook it under this toothed fan belt pulley. So if we do that, look at that, guys, look at that. Don't that look good? Don't that look good? What? That looks really cool. Look at that, look at the belts. all this detail, guys, look at that. And now we have all the belts into place and where they should be. That's cool. I do love that. I really do. Right, let's turn the page, guys, and see what else we're going to do on this week's issue. Right, now we're building the radiator fan. So if I just place that there a second. Right, here's the fan, guys. So if I get all the pieces we need, in fact, that is everything apart from this one pipe. So, get all those out. And now what we're going to do is build the fan. What it stands to do, guys, build the radiator fan by mounting the 4 blades 17M, those there, onto the cooling base 17L. So this is 17L, guys, and it's telling us to turn it that way round, so you can see these little dots on the inner side of the fan, and now we've just got to apply them all the way around. So if you just put that little pin into there like so. That's the first one in. It's just make sure you've got the detail, guys, facing upwards. And it's a matter of just pushing them in. No glue needed. That's how that looks. Same again. As I said, just make sure the detail is pointing up, facing up, should I say. And you shouldn't have any issues. So yeah, that's all done. That's how that's looking. Okay, and then in number 10, instruction 10, place the completed fan onto the belt pulley 16N, which is just there. So we're basically putting it there, guys, on there. So if we take the fan, there you go. Goes on there like that. Just got to screw that on then. And then we've got to apply this fan with an AP screw. So if I just rest that on there like that, guys. So yeah, let's just apply that AP screw to attach this fan. There you go. That's that done. Looking cool. Now, last but not least, guys, we've got to take 17G, this wire here, slide one end of the alternator wire, 17G, locating the pin on the back of the alternator, which is just there, guys. So if I just push that over the end of that pin, might need tweezers for this, guys. There you go, like so. And then just wants us to leave that hanging, guys, just like that. And that is it for this week's issue. Ain't that cool? I'm really happy with that. So we've got the fan on, got the belts. I love that. I do. I really do love that, guys. And then we've got this little pipe hanging. But that is it for part 5 of building this wicked, beautiful engine from the Dodge Charger from Fan-Home and Fast and Furious franchise, guys. Please subscribe for more. Give us a big like, comment and share. See you in the next one. Peace. That is it for this week's issue, guys, of Dom's Charger from Fan-Home. I do hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you ain't already subscribed, please press the subscribe button, give us a big like, comment and share, and remember to press the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future builds to do with a Dom's Charger or any other content on the channel. This week was a cool issue. This engine, as you can see there, guys, is beginning to pop for me. It's so cool. I mean, you got all the details, you got the fan belts, etc. You got the water pump and all that. And this week it was part 5 guys of building this engine. I had a feeling it was going to be like this. It's a bit like the DeLorean now. That took weeks, if months to build. Check out the playlist for that, guys. And also you can get the DeLorean build now from Fan Home if you want to do that. I would recommend doing it. It's tough at times, but it's worth it when you see the result, guys. The Back to the Future DeLorean, which I'm watching the movies at the minute again, which are on Prime. Yeah, I think they're on Prime. Last night I watched 1 and 2. I love them. They're my favourite 80s movies, guys. That's why I built that build. So check that out in my playlist. It's a pretty cool build. But back to what I was on about. The engine was similar to this. You spent weeks, months building all little pieces on it, which you're not actually going to see because it's all put away, obviously, in the back of the car, same as this is going to be. But it's worth it, guys, and that's how they make the money. Obviously, with doing these builds, they're going to have to do the issues, so it makes the money for us getting the satisfaction of having the model at the end of the build. But yeah, it was a good week this week, guys. Really looking cool now. I'm really happy with it, as you can see in the background there. If you want more, guys, come back next week and I'll be doing it all over again. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya. Peace.